Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan.
Drip, snort, snort.
We did the level 1 podcast, and I did shorten it to about an hour. So we ended around noonish, and I said, all right, we're actually going to get ready, and we're going to try to jump in to Final Fantasy 16. So I end the podcast, and as I'm ending it, I get a phone call. Okay, the interruption's going to happen in a few minutes. And I was like, oh, so this is actually kind of earlier than I thought it was going to be at first. Like, okay, well, if the interruption has to happen now, then cool. What we can do is let's get the interruption out of the way first. Then let me come back from it. And then we'll just do solid gameplay with no interruption for the rest of the stream. Thing is, I didn't know how long this was going to take. So, basically, I was told I was going to receive a second phone call only a couple minutes from when this interruption was going to happen. So, stay tuned. It's going to happen soon. And I said to my audience, well, even though we ended the podcast, let's still just kind of chill for a little bit longer here on the stream. And see, just talk until I get the second phone call. And so that's what we did. We ended up doing like 20 minutes of exclusive just talking on stream. Eventually, the second call came in, and I was told, all right, it's going to go down. All right, guys, I got to go. So I took a break. I put up the ads. I ran that. And basically, I was gone from stream from around 12:30 till almost 2 p.m. Pacific time. Okay? Hilarious about this. So when this phone call came in, I literally grabbed my phone like this, all right? And I put it up to my ear like this. I muted the mic, and I even minimized everything. Like, I went over to this screen, and on this screen here, where usually I have my, my stuff going, I think that I don't know if this camera was right here or if it was on the end, like the right-hand side or over there. But anyway, it was all very, done quickly, and I showed nothing, because obviously it's my private life, has nothing to do with anything on stream. And I talked on the phone, muted it. No one could see it. No lip reading. I kind of put myself to the side so no one could see me or whatever, talking or whatever. And then I went on my merry way to do this thing that I needed to do. So it was about an hour and a half. My haters were frantically trying to screen grab my phone to figure out what the number was and who it was I was talking to on the phone. Now, keep in mind, I told you guys, I'm going to tell you the story of what happened tomorrow on the podcast. I outright said that today. I said, I will tell you the full story once the story is fully done and I can tell you the whole thing start to finish. Why tell you the beginning of a story before there's a resolution? Let me tell you the whole thing at once. It makes sense then, right? These idiots trying to fucking pry into my private life. Now, there was nothing there that they could figure out or anything, but I just find it hilarious. That's how loserish these people are. When you say to me, Phil, you obsess too much about what your haters do. No. You don't have any idea the extents these people go to. Because trust me, if there was information here, they would have fucking called the number. They would have harassed people involved. They would have been all over it because that's what they do. They're actual mentally unsound people. Normal people don't act like this. Okay? Normal people be like, oh, he had an important phone call he had to take out of nowhere. That's fine. No. To them, this is the opportunity to try to ruin Phil's life. You understand? Anything we could do, any private information, let's ruin Phil's life as much as we can. That's how fucked up, and just look at their Twitter accounts. They were doing it today. People were sending me this information. Just so you know, obsessed people are doing crazy things right now to you. That's great. I don't really need to know that. But man, to see them prove every point I've ever made about them right is pretty ironic, because they do it publicly. Yet people act like that doesn't exist. Oh, Phil, that's not happening. It's public. You can check their fucking Twitter feeds right now. They posted it everywhere. Look, here's the screen cap. We tried to rip from the video and analyze and get the number, but we can't get it. It's too blurry. People are nuts. I mean it. No, that's not me making a joke. That's not me. Oh, Phil, you're talking about mentally ill is wrong. No. It's wrong if it's an exaggeration for the meant of insulting. I'm not trying to insult anyone. People who act like that are mentally unsound, and they should actually seek professional help or be directed to it. You don't do that kind of fucked up stuff. Who cares what this thing is that's going on that I'm going to tell you the full story of tomorrow? Why would you try to pry into my private life? Anyway, so the interruption happened. It lasted about an hour and a half. I came back right before 2 p.m. Pacific time, and we proceeded to do 2 hours of Final Fantasy 16 gameplay. Yeah, matter of factly, today sucked for support, and it's no one's fault. We had a disjointed first stream, and we had Diablo, a game that quite frankly never really had tons of support to begin with. We had a couple people here and there who came by and supported it in droves, but it was a slow support day. Tomorrow is also going to be a slow support day. I already know this, all right? That's why I'm grateful that people have been so supportive during days where they have games like Street Fighter 6, because it helps to make this even out when I have a weekend like this weekend where everything is weird and screwed up, okay? So, yeah, because some people will say, oh, Phil, did you see you didn't even hit like a tips goal today? I mean, you're right. I think I hit $50 on the first stream, and the second stream I got like $7 or something like that. It's not the end of the world. You don't have to freak out about it, all right? It's a slow weekend. It will be a slow weekend. It happens. But the other things like Street Fighter being amazing yesterday made up for it. It's cool, all right? So,
Go. I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.